Okay, so in solving resolution of vectors in three forces, so when three forces are acting at a point, so how do we compound it? How do the forces acting on the three forces? So when you look at these forces, we have three forces here: 10 Newton force, force F, and then another force T. They are acting at a point. So how do we resolve them? So how do we solve them? How do we find the forces here? So the most effective way of solving it is using triangular method. So, and in triangular method, we try to represent these forces with the three sides of a triangle. So, and that's what the triangle law is saying. So for us to do that, so we look at the diagram. So when we look at the diagram, we can see that here we have a vertical force, which is 10 Newton force. And then I have a projection here, which will represent the southward directions. So this force F is actually moving eastward. So I have to project this one here to show the westerly direction. So when I have fully described these diagrams this way, then what I am now going to do is that I am now going to represent the three forces using the three sides of a triangle. So how do I do that? I'll first of all draw a vertical line here to represent the vertical force, which is 10 Newton. So because the force is pointing northward, so I have to put my arrow here northward, and then I have to put my 10 Newton here to represent it. Now I'll put a cardinal point here to represent north because it is moving upward. So if it is moving downward, I have to put my cardinal point below it to show the where I am going to continue with the directions of other forces. Now, looking at this the T is making an angle of 30 degrees with the vertical. So, and it is between west and the south. This is west and south. So this is south, and then this is my west. This is my west. So because this 30 Newton force is between north and west, so I have to draw it here. I have to draw the force here. You can see it is directly parallel to this, indicating that it is just what I have on the diagram here. So, and this is going to be 30 to the vertical. So I will represent it here. Now, this is going to be my direction. So you can see the direction is this way. Now, the third force is F, and F is directly eastward. So I have to draw it here, draw my this cardinal point. I have to draw it directly eastward, and that is going to be this. So I have right angle here, and this is going to be my F. This is going to be my T. So I have represented this diagram using a triangle law. So for me to solve it, so I have 90 here, I have 30 here. So definitely from the sum of angles in the triangle, this is going to be what? 60 degrees. Okay, so for me to now solve T, I am going to do, say, for me to do it, this is going to be 10 newtons. So for me to find T, I am going to do adjacent of a hypotenuse, and adjacent of a hypotenuse is cos. So I am going to do cos 30 is equal to 10 over T. So that means that T is going to be 10 over cos 30. So, and then which is T going to be 10 over cos 30 is 0.86. Okay, 0.867. So that is how to solve it. Okay, now how do I solve for F? So looking at F, the F, you can see that F here is, I am going to use this or use this angle, whichever one. So I can do adjacent over hypotenuse because hypotenuse is now this, or I can use opposite over adjacent, which is what? Tan. So I can actually solve F here by using tan 60 is equal to 10 over F. So, and that means that F is going to be 10 divided by tan 60. Okay, so, and that gives me the answer to that. So I can equally use this, which is opposite over hypotenuse. Okay, so having gotten this, so using a calculator to divide this and then use it for the value of T will equally give me the answer there. So that is how to draw it.